Well, we're not live for some reason. Give me 1 second. That's super strange. I think it's like unlisted or something.
Oh.
It might be because the last time you went live.
You did.
It remembered my settings. All right. I'm going to push a public right now. Here we go.
Okay.
I'll just have to trim off this video here. Public 3, 2, 1, and then I'll push this out over on TikTok.
Okay.
Swiller, I'm getting wind or audio or something from you. All right. I'm going to give us another 3 minute. Good evening, Recon crew. Welcome back to Warwatch. I am Frost, joined here by Fried Potatoes. Hey, Fried.
Hey.
Welcome in. I also have Swiller, who was just connected, but might be reconnecting. We might see him here in just a second. So he was just with us and just disconnected. Oh, here he comes. Possibly. Hey, Swiller, welcome back. Good to see you.
There he is. There he went. Technology is great when it works, isn't it?
Yeah, technology's so much fun. We love it. All right, let's see who's in here so far. We got OSN Collective, a great friend of the channel. OSN Collective. Real quick, shout out to them. They have really amazing Ukraine cameras, Middle East cameras, and a great community over there as well. If not a like sister channel, I would say maybe a cousin channel, but no matter what, a great friend of the channel. I highly suggest you check them out over there. We got Robert Gregory here in chat. I got Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Regan's in here. Let's see here. Gunpla, Glenn 007. Welcome in. I've got Meme Rula. Rhonda. Rhonda says, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's see here. Robert says, my son is a pilot station at Elmsdorf. I'm really hoping that stays contained. I do too. Amy's here. Amy Hoon. Rhonda's here. Let's see here. We got the gang all here so far. Almost everyone.
Yeah.
We also have Flight Radar open up on the other side of the screen here. And yeah, what's going on today, Fried?
Not a lot. It's been a busy day, personally. So I'm excited to get to kind of deep dive into everything that I seem to have missed today. How was your day?
Sorry about that. My son was talking to me, and Swiller is back. Hey, welcome in, Swiller. Good to see you, buddy.
Sorry about that. My phone overheated in this lovely day here, 95 degrees outside. Right as we went live, it decided to flash an overheated symbol. So I threw my phone in the refrigerator to cool it down real quick. And I am now inside the house.
Awesome. Welcome back, Swiller. Good to see you. Mama D to 3, welcome in chat. We also have Robert Gregory asking 0 EAMs. Yeah, we reset the EAM count, our loose count here at an hour and 27 minutes ago at 0 Zulu time. So, yep, big reset on the count. I forgot what the total count of yesterday's was, but it was pretty good all around. Nothing like what we had the Sky Master event the other day. That was 99 EAMs in one day.
Yes, sir.
That we counted so far, anyways.
Yeah, I will never forget that. I don't think, because that was really a disappointment. Like, we didn't hit that 100 mark.
I mean, Tim was going to call Hegseth and just request one more so we could get 100. We like round numbers, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Buzz says, "Where's Timmy?" I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since this afternoon. Hope he's doing okay.
He was on just about an hour or two ago, so I did see him.
Just doing a quick check over CONUS and surrounding area. We do have a SAM flight, SAM 791, leaving Ecuador, currently over the Caribbean, heading northeast. I got some P8s up on the east coast. I got an R135. Let me zoom out just a little bit here. I got a R135 call sign Hoover 41 over Nebraska. Let's see what else. If you see anything that you're tracking at home on Flight Radar, Skyglass, ADSB, all that fun stuff, just shout it out in chat, just like normal, like we normally do. If this is your first time here seeing us, this is War Room Live, part of War Watch Intel. This is generally a 24/7 stream throughout the day, but we try to come live to you now more often. We're trying to hammer out a schedule, and that's mostly my fault. But yeah, we're trying to be around and on camera a lot more often for you guys because you're so awesome, and we love to hang out with you guys.
100%.
Have we had any interesting tracks today in the sky before we move on over to news? We got Flyer 56 and Flyer 55, different ways to say Flyer in the call sign over the UAE right now. Two B762s, and we have two tankers, two K35Rs over Israel right now, and a C-130. Let's see here, left of Saudi Arabia, but nothing too crazy. Oh, there's actually a lot of activity over by Japan right now. Some P8s C-130s. Supposedly, Swiller, Rocket Man was talking to, or Trump was talking to Rocket Man, and something may going. Are they good friends? Just catching up, making sure everything's okay. Did you hear about that?
I did. I don't. The way he answered it was kind of sus. Like his body language and tone, just a little bit sus.
Yeah.
But you know, such is 2026. I know that the South Korean president is making a real big push towards singling out North Korea, saying this is between you and I. Let's end this. It's been 80 years, blah, 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 or 60 years, however long it's been.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be crazy if we woke up and like they were just singing like Kumbaya and the South and North were combined again and back to being free on both sides?
That would require a takeover from the South, and that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Turns out they have a massive amount of artillery pointed right at their country from North Korea, so that would be very interesting. Tensions are continue to stay high there.
Yeah. Speaking of high tensions, 2 vessels, it sounds like, hit as they were exiting the Strait of Hormuz today. And not to mention yesterday, T-Man threatening Oman with some bombardiering.
Yeah, so Oman was like, hey, let's keep the peace. Let's go back to negotiations. Let's do this. And President T-Man was like, hey, stay out of this or we'll bomb you too. Isn't that what he said along those lines?
Much.
And we're not ripping on the president here. We rip on everyone equally. So if you're right or left, don't worry about it. We hate on all sides.
Yes, we do.
We give everyone flack here, especially on election day over here in Wyoming. Today was local election, so that should be interesting here. Let's see here. 2 P8s up in Seattle. But going back over to the Middle East, man, it is just a pot. I think we're all kind of expecting to, unfortunately, boil over, right?
Yeah.
That the fuse is lit. I would say Trump's frustration and anger is at a boiling point. It's hard to say. Like, it could be 10 minutes from now or 2 weeks from now or never. Like, it's just so random right now.
It really is. It is. I think at this point, I mentioned the other night, we just kind of got to kind of sit and watch, right? There just seems to be so many places boiling.
Some literally, yeah.
Yes.
Right before we went live over on the HFGCS on 11175, which let me tune back over there real quick. There was a carrier right on the middle of 11175. I couldn't see what it was. Did anyone notice that? Regan, did you see that over on 11175 where you were monitoring? I checked out a few different stations, including my own, but there was some weird carrier signal directly on 11175. That was interesting. Kind of unusual. No actual broadcast that I saw, and it didn't seem to be data. So looks like we have was there 3 before? Let me check here. I've got the window so zoomed in here. Yeah, we've got 3 tankers over Israel currently right now. Regan says, yes, East and West Coast. Yeah, interesting. If that was East and West Coast, I couldn't even pretend to guess where that was coming from. Regan also says, South Korean president to host China's foreign minister. Insider news earlier today. Thank you so much. Regan said also that was a 1 kilohertz tone. We could really play that up. We could be like, hey, that was a 1 kilohertz tone on 11175. And if you know what that means, then you know that it's doomsday. No, we wouldn't say that. but other people might. Let's see what's going on in the news today. Swiller, we were just talking about this one before we went live. Ukraine just hit Russia with one of the biggest attacks of the war, an airbase, a rocket plant, and their biggest Amazon-style hub, all in flames.
Yeah, Wildberries or whatever it's called got smacked again today. Their version of Amazon. You saw 800 plus drones, or flying toys, as one of my favorite TT channel calls them. Flying toys enter into Russia, and there definitely were some that were brought down, crashing into residential areas, but some definitely, whether they hit or the debris hit and it caused the intended destruction anyways, it sounds like it was a pretty useful attack. Also, even though the mainstream media, as crooked to the left as it is, has been really opining and hiding the story, Ukraine's actually been fighting back pretty hard this month, and they have regained a total 760 square kilometers, the largest month-to-month gain in quite some time. So the Ukrainians are holding on hard. They have some good tactics, and they're using some good drone warfare and electronic warfare to their advantage.
How do we think Russia will respond? And feel free in chat, anyone to put this. Do you think Vladimir Putin's going to clap back with something powerful, or a Rushniks? What do we think they're going to do? Hey, Buzz, we'll touch on that here next. That's a good topic here. Rhonda says Regan shows dedication here. Yeah, huge props out to Regan. Regan's doing an amazing job with everything, but also over on the radio stuff, especially. Thank you so much for being such a beast over on the radio. Regan says, Swiller, can you turn your volume up a little bit? If you can't, I think I can do that on this side, Swiller.
Yeah, that's a you thing. I got the AirPods. There's nothing I can do about that.
Okay, I'm gonna crank you, Soldier Boy.
It makes us lean in just because you have so much stuff to say.
Right.
Check 1, 2, check.
Yeah, whenever we have video problems or technical problems or audio or whatever, you please let us know in chat, because sometimes from our studio it's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's go into Buzz's topic real quick. Buzz says, anyone watching Dearborn? What's going on in Dearborn?
They are demonstrating.
Okay.
The only problem that I've seen with it so far is that as part of the demonstrations, there's been some of those crooked letter X's, if you know what I mean. And it's crossing borderlines into some territory that gets a little messy, if you know what I mean.
So, without upsetting the algorithm, dumb it down
Correct.
for us a little bit more. Who's the problem and what's going on?
There are nationalists that are demonstrating their feelings against mostly Muslims.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't say it any.
Nope, that
It's about as
gets
plain
the
as I
point
can
across
make it.
right there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Walrus says the best in chat. The not sleepies.
Let's see here. Walrus, Jake Lang, and worse. It's not. Excuse me. It's not the Z's. Interesting. I think we've seen this tensions rising over there for what, months?
Yeah, and the problem with Jake Lang is that he says a lot of things at the lower end of his spectrum.
Swiller, 1 second. I think your AirPods or something are like digital burping. Is that a good way to put it?
Perfect.
Let me know when it's good again.
It's like a weird technical glitch. I don't know. I can't explain it. Continue though. Jake Lang.
like Jake Lang, like a lot of what he says that's on the lower end of his spectrum hits with a lot of people. But as he turns his rhetoric up, he crosses like he's like, you know, like in your car when you're revving your engine and you cross the red line. When he starts getting to the top end of his rhetoric, it's really hard to stand behind some of the things that he says. But down low, like down on the more calmer side of things, he says a lot of things that a lot of people do resonate with, and it gets kind of scary because that's how minds start getting changed towards things that, you know, cross lines, cross border lines and whatnot, and things start getting ugly. We already saw it in our country a long time ago, and I don't think we need to see it again, but damn, it's getting close to rearing its ugly head again.
I don't particularly follow any group or faction or anything like that, but basic instincts is you can't go into another country and try to not assimilate and force your hardcore beliefs on the people around you in the country that you joined. I could not go to Germany and be upset by the bread that they eat at dinner. Like, that would be appalling for me to do that, right? Or the amount of beer that they drink. Like, that's Germany, folks. Yeah, if you didn't like that, then don't move to Germany, right?
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm not saying I agree with everything Lang has to say, but you're right. At the basic level, there is those things going on. Regan says Dearborn used to have a nickname. So I was up in that area for work, story time real quick. And one of my coworkers who picked me up from the airport, we had some places to go drive around and check out, was like, hey, tell me what you think of the next area we go into. And I'm like, and no disrespect to anyone, but I was like, I can't even tell we're in the United States right now. It doesn't feel like, it feels like we just time traveled into a different country or like teleported or something like that. It was wild. It was definitely wild. But parts of Michigan are just beautiful. Having said that.
Yes, they are.
Let's see here. Yeah, Michigan. Interesting. Moving on to a different topic. Something I read about Halloween was these flock cameras that everyone is kind of talking about. If you don't know what the flock cameras are, please shout it out in chat. We're not going to make fun of you, but definitely we can catch you up to speed. But Halloween has been possibly marked by a few as a place and time where everyone's going to be masked up, and supposedly these people, not myself, are, and I'm not saying go out and do this or participate in these actions, but people are going to be masked up and they're going to use that group think to go out and remove these forcibly from their cities and locations. Very interesting.
Oh, and Amy asked to please explain about flock cameras. Maybe we should touch on that because
okay, so
something.
Yeah, so one thing I don't like is when I go on Reddit or I'm on somebody's YouTube page and they're using like terminology or shorthand of things, and you're brand new here. I'm like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So I always say that respectively. Like, if you don't understand something that we're talking about, please ask, because myself and all the great people in chat would love to inform you. We don't want anyone left behind on information, especially. I think information should be shared openly and free here. So that's what we try to do. Having said that, flock cameras started popping up all around the country. From what I know, as a private entity and organization, not anything government, not anything from the like military sector or intelligence or anything like that. These flock cameras started going around without people's communities requesting them or voting them in. Some police are allowed to tap into it. I'm not sure if they're being charged for it or what. supposedly they're being used for good purposes, right? But they do a lot of watching. And at first, people were like, yeah, they're just license plate readers. Well, they're doing a lot more than that, first of all. They're also scraping data, supposedly, from people that drive by with their cell phones, Bluetooth, that kind of stuff. So I will say this. If anyone on Halloween or otherwise is going to go look at these flock cameras. Oh, 1 second. We got an EAM. I'll try to tune it in here.
Message follows. Tango, Mike, X-ray, Papa, Kilo, X-ray, India, Zulu, X-ray, India, Yankee, Uniform, Alpha, Foxtrot, Tango, Mike, Uniform, Kilo, November, Juliet, Sierra, Hotel, Victor, Papa, Zulu, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey, Alpha, I say again, Tango, Mike, X-ray, Papa, Kilo, X-ray, India, Zulu, X-ray, India, Yankee, Uniform, Alpha, Foxtrot, Tango, Mike, Uniform, Kilo, November, Juliet, Sierra, Hotel, Victor, Papa, Zulu, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey, Alpha, this is Red out.
Was that call sign red bread?
I heard red bread, but we all know my listening skills are really bad.
You know that I
heard
can't hear
red
anything.
crest.
Red crest?
That's what I thought I heard.
Mr. Fix It over on the TT platform said banana bread. I think
Oh, banana bread.
Banana bread.
Regan goes red breast. It turns out I'm not the only one that can't hear call signs, so I don't feel as bad. The War Watcher, hey, welcome in. Why did you switch to 899.12? I have that also pulled up over here on my local radio here at my location, but I was double checking an SDR remotely, which is over here, to see if they were picking that up as well. The reason I was on 899.2 to begin with is that when I started the stream, 11175 had a audible tone running through it all over the United States, is what I could tell. We'll go back to 11175, but the .12 is this remote radio, this SDR, Kiwi SDR. It's about 12 kilohertz off, so I had to put in that offset myself. That coming from Regan was able to help me figure that one out, so thank you so much. Let's get back to the flight map and to the cameras. Where did we leave off? So these cameras are popping up all around the country, and I believe, actually, wasn't it up in Minnesota or Michigan? It was somewhere up in that area. There was a city where all of these flock cameras for the whole entire city were taken down in one night. And authorities were asking questions. And everyone was like, I don't know. Yes, they can probably keep people safe, but how much, what else are they watching? And how else are they going to be used? I've heard some bad stories. Friday, you had something to say.
Well, I do, because I mean, I feel like Wisconsin in general has really gotten kind of
EAM.
Oh, another EAM. Thank you. Sorry,
Never mind.
Fried.
nope.
Mike, X-ray, 6, Pop, Kilo, standby, Tango, Mike, 6, Pop, Kilo, standby, message, Tango, Mike, X-ray, 6, Pop, Kilo, X-ray, India, Zulu, X-ray, India, Yankee, Uniform, Alpha, Foxtrot, Tango, Mike, Uniform, Kilo, November, Juliet, Sierra, Hotel, Victor, Papa, Zulu, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey, Alpha, Tango, Mike, X-ray, 6, Papa, Kilo, X-ray, India, Zulu, X-ray, yeah, Yankee, Uniform, Alpha, Foxtrot, Tango, Mike, Uniform, Kilo, November, Juliet, Sierra, Hotel, Victor, Papa, Zulu, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey, Alpha, this is Red Breast, Alpha.
I still couldn't hear the call sign there. It sounded like red breast. Couldn't tell there. If people were having a hard time getting in over on YouTube, I tried refreshing the live on my part, so people should be able to get back in now. Not get back in, but if you weren't seeing the live before, which all of you guys are in here, so you probably would see anyways. But if you know anyone that couldn't come in, it's because there was some weird glitches going on. Also, I want to take a second to say hi to all our friends over on the TikTok platform. We got Cupcake Mammy over there, Mr. Try to Fix It. Hey, what's up? Let's see who else. Got our very own Fried Potatoes moderating over there. I got Kai, We the People, and yeah. You said there was a question over there, Fried. Do you have the question?
Just a comment about how ask the poor person in Wisconsin about flock cameras, because they were traveling back and forth between states where some things were legal, some things weren't. And it ended up where the flock cameras were watching patterns and traffic. And
I saw the interview.
It's interesting because I saw an interview, I believe it was on CBS, but it was a man that was talking about flock cameras and things like that. But there's a website he shared. This is a great resource. It's called Have I Been Flocked? If you are...
Can you share that in chat?
Absolutely. So if you're still confused about flock cameras, we'll provide the link to it's the US map to show where these flock cameras are located, and then a website where you don't have to put in your whole license plate. You just have to put in part of, and it will bring up, has your license plate been run off of this data system? And it's part of the transparency because there's been so much pushback.
And here's the important part. If you do decide to use this website, one, it's not affiliated with Warwatch at all. But it's true, Fried, that you can put in your partial. You can leave out the last few if you don't want to, like, have it track you or something like that. But like, you could just put in your partial plate number, right?
Absolutely.
If you're like security minded or stuff like that. You don't have to put in your full license plate, but
Then it's kind of fun to look sometimes,
yeah.
It was random. I did my own, and I was like, obviously I hadn't, but other people had with similar license plate numbers, and it popped back a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so a simple story. What happened? Lady kept on making some purchases in other states for a different variety of items, and she was like, "Well, how did you guys like? Why are you even questioning me?" And she goes, and they go, "We have you definitively, your car passing by this place, this place, this place, leaving the state, coming back in the state." And she goes like, "Well, show me your evidence." And and we're not anti-police here by any means. A lot of us have friends and family and loved ones that are also on police and fire. So don't get that twisted at all. We love law enforcement and military here. However, these flock cameras are yeah, Swiller. That's it.
Tyranny.
It's
We are
tyranny.
not anti-police. We are anti-tyranny.
Yeah, it's an
100%.
overstep, and yes, it might solve a few crimes that you might not have done, but it's an overreach. In my opinion, it's a massive overreach. I will say this: we don't want to be tracked. Us as the population, us as civilians here in the United States, we don't like the overreach. I don't either. But you know what? A feedback for all of us, including myself, we carry this around all day long, knowing that and I'm not saying it makes flock cameras right. It doesn't. But we know they're listening to us now. We're getting the ads from the conversations we're having at the dinner table, and we're getting tracked by a million different people. Having said that, it's funny. The Black Cat 6 I was just about to talk about just went off tracking. Side note. And it was going around Cuba. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
We're unlisted in the feed. So the only way that people can get here right now is if in mobile, on the top of the screen, it has you with a red circle next to it to indicate that you're live. Or if you're on a PC on the left side of the screen, it'll indicate that you're live by having a circle next to you. But the stream itself is unlisted on the feed. You're not the Warwatch Intel is not in my feed, in my live stream feed or anything right now.
Try refreshing one more time because I just forced a refresh and see if that works. Yeah, sorry. Tim, you probably didn't see us. We were live and a lot of people probably didn't see us. There was some kind of glitch where it wasn't showing us live tonight. Super apologies. I tried doing a refresh right now.
No.
Weird. Super
I think
weird.
it would be one of those things you'd have to like physically restart, which we're too far in the rabbit hole to get there.
Ooh, so it's like exclusive tonight.
Yeah.
We're exclusive tonight.
If you're here, feel special.
Yeah. Feel free. You somehow snuck in. But anyways, yeah, there was a Q4 drone going around Cuba, just went offline, or tracking got lost. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I was actually keeping it up, just reminding myself to talk about it. But yeah, super interesting. Tim's like, I figured I got blocked. That would have been Warbot maybe blocking you. No, we love you, Tim. Warbot loves you. Robert, I need to dip, guys. My amateur radio club is meeting soon. Hey, awesome, Robert. Have a great night.
Cool.
Enjoy your time out there in 73s, my friend.
Speaking of people named Robert,
Yes.
thoughts and prayers to Mr. Robert Chester, one of our esteemed moderators, having some health issues right now. We won't go any further into detail. That's his issue to tell. But she has to some folks around here. But, we'll respect his privacy. But nonetheless, going through some health issues right now. Wishing him the best. Wishing him just to feel better soon is the best way to say it.
Absolutely.
So this is what I like to see. Rhonda says there's other good reasons for flock cameras, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I like to be educated on that too. So if you have some, throw them out in chat. There's probably other great reasons to have these things.
Well, and I
a lot
will
of people are
just,
getting hating on them. Go ahead.
they are, and I get that. But I know that this week in my neck of the woods, there was an accident, and local police department has actually came out and said, the flat camera that was closest to it had been vandalized earlier in that day. And had it been working, it could have helped catch someone that was severely, severely hurt. So there are good things to it.
Yeah.
But absolutely, Buzz, sometimes they are being abused. Yes, Swiller.
Why does Flock have to be the ones managing the camera? What is stopping local cities and municipalities? I'm going to get on a soapbox for a second here. What is stopping local municipalities from just installing CCTV cameras that record to a DVR for 7 days? And if something happens, you go back and get the footage. But no technology tied to it that's going to like, okay, the license plate readers in some cases, I understand. The infrared technology that those cameras use and the way that it illuminates the license plates. Like out here in California, we have a lot of red light cameras, okay? So what people do to their license plates is they scrub off the white paint that's around the blue letters in the California license plate and numbers. So that way when the camera takes a flash, it just gets a bright light where the license plate should be.
Yeah. Swiller, if I pause you here in a second, is because it sounded like Warlord was trying to contact somebody on 11175. But we'll see if they come back on 11175. I'm not sure if that was Warlord, but I caught the tail end of that. So we'll listen in. But good points there, Swiller.
They're very good points. I do have two things to add to that though. Like I feel I live in a very rural area, so I feel like sometimes the resources aren't there, right, for local police departments and things like that to use. So these are good resources for them. But I fully agree. I don't like things that are misused and stuff like that. Tiffany over in TikTok, she had asked, why aren't they being used to find missing children? I mean, and that's one of the things where maybe they are, maybe it's something, Amber Alerts, things like that would be absolutely wonderful if they would, tap into those resources.
I don't like that it's a private corporation doing this, managing the data, managing the security breaches. I might feel more comfortable. I don't like big government. I was
just going to say, should I play devil's advocate there and say, well, would you rather the government run that?
Right. Yeah. I'm not sure how I would feel comfortable. Not that my point matters for everything, but this is a private corporation with their own private stuff going on and monetizing this with unknown reasons and terms. Having said that, there's a company, Axon, that are going to be, because Flock's getting so much flack right now, Axon's going to come in and replace some of these Flock cameras with their own technology and license plate readers.
Axon company makes most body cameras for police officers.
Yeah.
Tim says, fluke around and find out. Flock around and find out.
I was going to say.
Love that, Tim. Glad you finally got to make it in here. Sorry about all the technology problems that we're having tonight. Real quickly, I will send out a link here in the channel right now. After this stream is over, I know a lot of us here are not gamers, but I'm going to be playing a game over on the a second channel called Frost Actual. There's a update for a Battlefield 6 game that is the Top Gun update. Has a lot of Top Gun stuff in it. So I'm going to be checking that out. I don't expect great things, but I am awful at games, especially this one. But I wanted to check it out. And there'll be another place to just chill and chat and laugh at me dying over and over in this video game. So The reason I brought that up here, though, is that's going to be also our backup channel. So if you can go over there and subscribe, if for some reason we got taken out, which one time we had a 3-day suspension for an
Womp.
accident on the live.
Womp.
We were not able to go live. So this would be our backup channel as well. The name of the channel is Frost Actual. And give me a second and I will put it here in chat.
That situation was screwed. We
So
got banned on a Friday, and when you appealed it right away, they're like, "Yeah, we'll respond to you in 48 business hours." But your suspension wasn't in business hours, so by the time they would have responded, it would have been 2 days after the suspension was done.
right. So what happened, for anyone that wasn't around at the time, we used to have, to these little war room live sessions that we're doing right now, we used to have this awesome little intro, right? And one of it had a couple preppers or hunters or something like that.
This is Warlord 15 on triple
Oh,
175.
one second, we got comms. I think that was Warlord on 11175 trying to talk to Mansa.
Station on triple 175. Warlord 15.
Warlord 15 trying to contact any station on 11175.
Now find that call sign on ADSB or on FlightAware. Radar, sorry.
Sometimes they don't match up. Yeah, if anyone has Warlord 15 on ADSB or Flight Radar, that would be interesting. Oh, while we're waiting, when that comes back, that Black Cat 6 is tracking again after taking a long track around Cuba. I'll put that on screen when we come back. While we're waiting for Warlord 15 to come back, or someone to answer him on 11175, I will put that link for that backup channel. And it's also a catch-all channel for guns and games and whatever that doesn't fit over here on Warwatch. There is the link for that. So if you want to go there and hit subscribe, just in case, as our backup bunker over there.
Frost, real quick, between life's obligations and battery life, I'm gonna have to get out of here and get a move on. So I'm gonna take a quick moment to thank everybody that's here with us tonight. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. I'll spare you the rest of my admin work about subscribing and all the other good stuff. Being the situation is with what it is with the stream tonight not being listed, I'll spare everybody the time because I'm sure everybody that's here is likely already subscribed. So appreciate you everybody being here with us tonight. Frost, of course, as always, I appreciate you giving us a place to hang out and share our ideas and our thoughts. And I hope everybody has a great night. Friday, you look awesome as always, bringing great knowledge. 100% agree with you about the flock cameras. And I hope everybody has a great night.
Awesome. Thanks, Swiller. Have a great night yourself
night,
and enjoy the
Swiller.
family.
See y'all.
All right. Thank you, Swiller. So I posted that in the chat. Oh, let's see here. Buzz has a $5 super chat, says, appreciate the community, Frost. Hey, we appreciate you, buddy. You're part of the community, and part of the reason that we do this, and we love it too. So thank you so much, Buzz. Thanks for the super chat. That goes a long ways. Especially in this economy, even $5. That's saying something. Thank you so much. Lots of support. While we're waiting on Warlord 15 to talk again on the comms, here is that Black Cat 6 that just started tracking again. It took a peek around Cuba, took off from northern Florida and did a full lap. Man, some of these can go like 32 hours runtime, which is interesting because it intersected one of the paths where currently SAM 791 is. Probably just a coincidence, but Black Cat 6 doing that interesting track right here.
Regan in chat says Warlord in call sign, no Warlord in call sign list, EAM call sign curly top.
We, let's see, double checking that I was right. I thought we had a Warlord over on TikTok. Guess not. Chris Jackson became the 9th fan over on TikTok. Hey, Chris Jackson, thank you so much. Welcome in.
The heart me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for all the support over there. We got Chris Jackson, Tiffany Dogs, Cupcake, Mammy. Thank you guys. Super appreciate it.
You know what I did spot yesterday? This was interesting. I messaged Swiller right away. Was an E767. It was
Okay.
defense. So that was interesting to see. They're one of the first to be using that aircraft.
Awesome. Tim says that Black Cat 6 actually has 36 hours of runtime depending on the weather conditions. And then Regan says E6 call. Thank you so much. TMX6 Papa Kilo. Did we miss an EAM? Oh, it's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Mike, uniform, Kilo, November, Juliet, Sierra, Hotel, Victor, Papa, Zulu, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey, Alpha. This is Curly Top House.
Thank you, Regan. I had the volume down on that one while we were looking at the Black Cat 6. We just caught the last part of that E6 EAM that was coming through. Regan said the preamble there, the header was Tango Mike X-Ray 6 Papa Kilo. That was an EAM coming in. That should have been our second. We can actually track those here. The bot joins. Oh, I forgot to put a count on the end of that. The bot tracks that stuff from this chat in this live too. The bot goes, Warwatch Intel has set the EAM count to blank. Oh, and now I timed myself out. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, bot.
We're learning so much. I think my favorite is when Tim Harkness said, set the count to, I think, have a good night, Fried, or something like that.
And Warwatch, or the Warbot was probably like, hey, have a good night, Fried.
Yeah, it counted it.
Nugget 74 became the 10th fan over on TikTok. Hey, thank you so much. Super appreciate it. And just so you guys know, not trying to pull you in off any other platforms, but our 24/7 stream does run only over on the Red platform on YouTube. But yeah, we love going live to all of our friends on all the platforms. Right now, we're currently live over on X, YouTube, and TikTok. And super apologies about the technical difficulties tonight for all of our YouTube friends. I guess, I don't know how people even found it. We weren't even really showing live over on YouTube tonight somehow.
Yes. Well, I had to email myself the link to get the stream on a side computer. So I don't know what happened.
Weird.
Yeah.
Tim says, I'm not touching anything. Yeah. That was the big stuff tonight. Let's see. Someone was asking about Cuba. What's your take on Cuba? That's another wild card. Trump keeps on talking about Cuba and posting memes and stuff. I'm not sure if he's just purposely trying to troll Cuba and other countries and Greenland. If there's actual real intentions to those jokes or not, I'm not sure.
You know, that's one thing we haven't heard for a while. Greenland.
It was a couple weeks ago. He was
Oh,
posting true socials about taking Greenland, but who knows at this point? I'm very concerned. Okay, so sometimes myself included, we get very focused on certain points. Lately, I've been very focused on the Middle East, but we cannot forget about what's going on in Ukraine and Russia. It's getting wild, folks. It's getting really wild over there. Don Smith, I got the notification from YouTube. Hey, thank you so much. Set your notifications to all. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Rhonda says Warbot's getting hot sitting on the beach. I bet. Warbot, you're slacking. Supposed to tell everyone we went live. What I don't hear about is the news channels or Trump talking about the diesel problem. I brought that up a little bit a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
This gas and the different types of gas and diesel and stuff like that, I don't quite have much knowledge on, but the price of diesel right now being so different than the gas prices is a problem. And Regan the other night was talking about how diesel's the stuff that makes people or moves stuff across the country. It feeds people, it moves the goods and services all around the country. And like Tim knows, Tim used to spend a lot of money on gas and diesel. It's what moves the country around. So if it's by train or truck or getting delivered, that's how it's moving. We just had some
sale call.
Yep, mainsail was calling through. Let's see here. Well, Fried, do you have anything else?
You know, I don't. I feel like it's been kind of a bit of a never mind, I'm not going to say that word. News day the last few days. So,
and before we restart the 24/7 stream, do remember that the MOU between Iran and the United States is technically over. So, not that things couldn't happen at any time, and I'm not trying to promote doom here, but if things were to happen right now is possibly when they could happen. I'm not sure.
Absolutely.
Again, here in a few minutes, I'm going to be live over on Frost Actual. I'll put that link out one more time. Again, I'm just going to be doing nothing very important. I'm going to be playing some video games, some Battlefield 6 with a new update over there. And just come in, and if you want to chill, chat, even if you're not into games, it's going to have a more low-key session. I mean, we're already pretty low-key and friendly vibes, but still, we're going to go over there and just have a good time and watch me be really terrible at video games.
Point and laugh. That's what we're going to do.
Point and laugh, yes. OSN Collective, sorry, back. What's up? Nothing. Actually, we had a YouTube problem tonight. YouTube wasn't showing that we were live when we were. So somehow people like you were able to sneak in here. I think that's it for us. We'll go ahead and wrap her up. I'll get the 24/7 stream back up. And again, I'll be over there on Frost Actual. Thank you to everyone being here. Thank you to Buzz for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Mods, for all the great things that you do. And thank you, Swiller and Fried, for coming up here and chatting with me. You guys are amazing. And everyone else, you guys are awesome. And we'll see you over on the 24/7 stream. We'll get that right back up. And hopefully that part's listed. So hopefully we see you. Have a good night.
Bye.